is March 15th, 2017. 725 and Larry G unscripted. Back in full effect. I'm about to make it do what it does. Episode 4. What up, Larry?
What's up? What's up?
Back in the building.
Back in the building. It feels like the weeks go by a little longer now. Like, it kind of feels like we skipped a week. It's weird.
Yeah, that's kind of the same feeling that I'm getting over here. Even though we haven't missed
Yeah.
a week,
Yeah.
that's how it felt.
I'm just like, what the hell?
I guess that 1 day difference made a huge difference,
Yeah. That one day.
But
So, I see you bought something. Something came in the mail today.
something did come in the mail. But before I get to that, I want to give a shout out to my Betting Brother Syndicate guy here, E.T. Relentless. Congratulations on his new daughter. So now I have a new niece and Aaliyah, I
Yeah.
believe your car is also named Aaliyah, right?
Yeah. My car is also named Aaliyah. So it was interesting to find out that my cousin decided to name her daughter after my car. Just my car, just that I'm saying.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, I was surprised. I'm like, that's such a the best name you could give your daughter. I probably I would be down if I had a daughter. I'd probably name her that. But shout outs to them. That's they picked the best name they
Shout
could.
outs to them.
Uh,
Now it's I believe now he has 3 aces. All the
yeah,
girls in his family are they all start with an A, and that's he's a gambling man. E.T. Relentless.
yeah,
Maybe our sports betting podcast should be up, probably starting up next month. You'll probably make some
yeah.
appearances here and there.
That's gonna be fun.
Something different. But moving on from that, back
Yeah,
to the mailman.
yeah, Bellman.
So the mailman, this took forever. I was waiting for my SmackDown Women's title, you know, and I don't know. The WWE was having a hard time processing my order for whatever reason, and it took longer than it should have. But it finally arrived, and I like it. I'm glad I didn't pay the extra money for the what is it? The replica one, the highest,
Yeah,
most expensive one, right?
yeah. It's like a wait. I mean, you got the commemorative, right?
Yeah, I went
Yeah,
with
it's like
commemorative.
commemorative. Yeah, I think the replica one is like the $400 or whatever.
Yeah, I can't afford that kind of purchase.
And those are the ones where you could actually change the side plates, right?
Yeah, on
Those.
replica you can
Yeah,
actually change it to
yeah,
customize it to whoever has it, or I guess if you want to make, I don't know if you can
yeah.
make your own, but
That'd be cool.
but I like it. I mean, it's a pretty good product considering. Well, it was on special too, so that's what made it easier for me to want to buy it.
Yeah.
But
And talking about this, how's the strap? Is it like button strap, or how's
it's
that?
kind of like what do I compare it to? It's a click on.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like little pieces of metal that you just click.
Is it kind of like a if you have like a denim jacket, you just like click
Yeah,
it?
like that. That like exactly like
Yeah. Or a
yeah, like a
jacket?
Levi's
Yeah.
jacket.
Yeah.
And it was cool because they gave me a little bag of I guess just in case the little, what are those things called? The thing, not the diamonds, but the thing on the belt, the little sparks.
Oh, okay. It's not part of the buckle, is it?
No, no, it's what's like it's the
Okay.
actual, like the actual belt, the little shiny things, those
Oh,
tiny
that.
squares, tiny little squares. They gave me a little bag, just I guess in case they fall off or something. They gave me extra
Damn.
ones with different sizes.
How do you have you figured out how to put those on? Like in case if you were ever to or they were ever to fall, you know how
No,
to you would you not put them back on?
no, I haven't tried. I'm actually holding the little bag right now, and I as-
Yeah,
I assume they glue on or something. I don't know.
right. Let's check see if there's like a instructional manual in there.
Yeah, but it took long enough, but it's finally here. Uh, I'm happy with the product. I mean, it's not that bad. Like, I was a little afraid. I was thinking, hopefully it's not like because you know how they have the Target ones.
Yeah, yeah, like those cheap ones, which I'd probably end up buying.
I mean, those are cool. Like, I mean, for $20, they're pretty
Yeah.
detailed. It's only the strap really that sucks. Like the strap is just is weak, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I were to buy another one, I would be cool buying the commemorative ones. Uh, I can't lay out the money for the replica ones. Like $400 a piece. That's way too much money.
Yeah, that's too much, man. It's a lot of undisputeds.
Yeah, I'd rather go with Undisputeds.
So will you be with Mania like 18 days away? Will you be taking this title with you?
I was actually telling my girl that I want to get it signed by as many of the women possible, but now that I look at it, I don't think I want to do that. Like, I want to keep it how it is, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking about that. I mean, because you're gonna meet Sasha, so I mean, I think Sasha would be like the only Raw branded woman who would like be down to sign your SmackDown title,
That is
just
true.
because she wants it, she wants to be on SmackDown. She's like, oh hell yeah, I'll sign it.
That is
But
true.
I was thinking about that, like, like if you did take it, would you have Sasha sign the SmackDown Women's title?
I would have done it just because you keep sending me those pictures where she's like showing these images of her wanting to hold that title, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. That'd be cool. That'd be interesting.
but like my girl was asking me, she's like, "Are you gonna take any figures to get signed?" And honestly, I'm not. We've had this discussion before. Like, I'm not a figure signing type of guy.
Yeah.
You know, I know you. I know you don't. I mean, do you prefer that or what?
I mean, I don't mind. See, if I have a lot of figures, like if it's one sign, that doesn't matter. Like if I have like like five Sasha figures, if one sign is like whatever, it's not gonna kill me. But I think we were talking about like if we only had one. Like for example, I only had like that when I got my Godfather figure signed. That was my only one. But it depends. Like I don't mind. Like it's just I think I'd rather have it signed than just sitting there. Like
You're right.
I mean, it is sitting there, but at least it's signed.
I have a question for you though.
Okay.
So let's say you have a Sasha Banks figure, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you own the Raw Women's, title replica or commemorative, whatever you have it, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you own a Sasha Banks portrait, that was done by WWE themselves, or let's say you have a Sasha Banks DVD, like the one with Hell in a Cell with Charlotte and Sasha on the cover. Out of those four items, which one do you get signed? If you could
I would get the title.
title,
I get the title.
so you would go with the title.
Yeah, definitely. I think that'll be pretty special just to have the title. Just to have like when you go on ringside and you see they sell like Ric Flair's like tights for like signed or his titles or something. That's pretty cool. It's like memorabilia. So to get the Raw Women's title signed, that'll be pretty special. That'll be dope.
What about number two? What do you put at number two?
So it's the figures, the photo, and the DVD.
Yeah,
I probably put like a photo.
nice. See, that's the
I just-
thing. That's the thing though. Like, I'm a photo type of guy.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm sure you can relate to that. I remember when you were younger, before we had all this podcast and WWE talk. I remember I would always compliment you on your. And we're talking about way back. We're talking about like MySpace days. You would take some pretty sick pics.
was that me or my brother?
I don't know. You had them on your stuff. Maybe it was your brother, but
What pictures were these? I'm interested. I'm curious.
I mean, I can't remember exactly in detail, but I know that you guys have. I know you guys as brothers have been into photography, or maybe it's him. I don't know, but I remember like looking at some of your pics and be like, I like the angles, or I like what you guys are trying to do there,
Yeah, it was probably my brother telling me to take that angle.
But like that's for me. Like, do I want to get a figure signed? Like, it looks pretty cool. Like when you get your toy signed or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, even like at the AVNs, like there's people that take their DVDs and they get them signed. I mean, that's cool, but
Yeah.
I still rather just have a collection of portraits.
Yeah. I think yeah, it depends. I mean, like, people like portraits like yourself. People just like DVDs. Like it really depends on the person. And what they'd like to have signed. I mean, for me, I mean, just anything really. I mean, I'm fine with like anything as long as it's signed, like
So
DVD.
as long as you have the signature, that's all that matters, huh?
Yeah, you know.
What about the
Just-
sick fucks? The sick fucks at AVN that were getting their fucking sex toys signed.
oh god, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, do they still use that shit or like?
It's like I don't even know, man. Like I mean, how, like if you're trying to show that off, like how do you show that off? Like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like at least if you have a portrait, I mean you can display it, on some sort of
they're
key.
like on a mantle or something on your table or on your little coffee table. Bam.
That's what I'm saying. But I know you. Like I've seen you get like figure sign, trading card sign, portrait
Yeah,
sign. So
everything, man. Just whatever I get my hands on here, just sign this, sign that.
so you're all over the place as far as signatures go.
Yeah, I just whatever. It depends. It depends. Like if um when I went, met the people at Ring of Honor, I don't have obviously no figures, no nothing. So I didn't have anything, but they have portraits. So I mean, it depends. It depends on the situation.
The availability.
Yeah, it depends on that. So,
But
uh,
but if you had all the options, you would go with the title signed.
yeah, I'll go with the title sign.
Now,
That's
let's say you have one title. Do you get it signed by a bunch of people, or do you just specifically get one person signed to sign the title? And you're like, that's cool. Like, I'm not letting anybody else sign this title.
it depends. I gotta like them. Like for example, I so the only when it comes to the Raw women's, only three women have held it. So I wouldn't mind getting it signed by those three. You know.
Yeah,
So if it's like Sasha,
and
Bailey,
Charlotte.
Charlotte signing it, like, that'll be cool because these are like literally everyone who's held the title has signed it, and so that's cool. But yeah, I wouldn't mind. I mean, whether it's one person or another, I wouldn't mind. But I would want to have Sasha's signature there at least. Like if I had a title and I only had a Charlotte signature, then obviously it's pretty much gonna be commemorating her title reigns. But like I'd rather have Sasha's signature because I want commemorate her specifically.
It makes sense. You know.
Just me personally. I mean, I'm down with all three, but if I were to just choose one signature, I'd have Sasha like easily.
You know what though? Speaking of champions, right?
Yeah,
I don't know how you feel about this, but this is how I'm feeling right now. I think that you know how we used to say that Bailey was jobbing to everybody when she got called up from NXT.
yeah.
I think she's still jobbing, and she's like the worst champion right now.
I mean, it's not fair when you have Sasha and Charlotte, like you're behind them. Like they're great. I mean, they're great wrestlers. I
She's,
mean, Bailey's great, but I mean, with what's going on, she could be that, but with storyline, it's not.
I mean, but just look at her though. Like, she loses to Sasha one week, and then the next week she gets destroyed by Nia.
Yeah,
And you're the champ.
yeah. It's like when Mickey beat Alexa like yesterday. It was just like, man, these champs are just going down. It's like everyone's equal now. Like there's no one's really superior at because you could have the title, but you could lose on any given day, like nothing.
The playing field is getting even, huh?
Yeah, it's getting even, man. So it's just like, oh man.
I don't know, man. I mean, it's just like I don't know. Like I saw her get destroyed, and I'm like, wow, like this
For
is
example, look, like this is what I think. I was watching like Royal Rumble '93 and stuff like that. Like for me to have Brett show up on Raw and lose, like I just can't picture that. Like Brett can't lose on Raw. Like Brett can't lose. Like if he's champion, like no way he's gonna lose against a nobody on Raw. Like it's like I can't imagine like watching Raw like in '93. Oh, Bret Hart against like fucking Mr. Perfect, and then I know Mr. Perfect's capable and he's good, but I just can't see him like or put him against some random guy. I just can't picture that guy going over Bret Hart. But right now it's like anyone you could lose anyone now. Like it doesn't matter.
that's what they're doing now. They're making it that
Yeah,
they're champions, but they're no longer like invincible.
yeah, exactly. It's not like I can't picture Stone Cold being on Raw and just losing. Just like
Or The Rock
The Rock. The Rock comes in with this title, put him up against a
takes an L.
freaking Matt Hardy. and then
and then
or whoever.
takes an L, you know.
That's just weird. But now it's just like the norm. Like, dude, Bailey, she could lose like 15 times like during her title reign, but it's like whatever. It's normal now, and it's so weird. Like,
It's a bad
I
normal. It's a
miss
bad normal.
that. It's a bad one. I miss that. Or like, there's no way in hell the champion's just gonna lose, and then they lost. It's obviously through cheating.
Yeah,
You know, it's never clean. Like these people are losing clean.
yeah, they're losing clean. They're just
So
getting beat.
it's just. I have a question talking about like with a woman, like when talking about your belt, like when you see your when you look at your SmackDown Women's title, like what superstar do you think of?
Me personally,
Hmm.
uh, I personally think about Alexa Bliss.
Same.
I mean, yeah, I know she's holding it right now, but
Yeah.
I mean, I never really bought into Becky Lynch when she had it. I know you're a
Yeah.
Becky fan. I know you've been.
No, yeah, no, I'm a Becky fan, but I told my brother the same question. I don't know if he gave me like a legit answer. I don't remember, but I'm like, dude, I call it the Alexa Bliss title. Like when I see it, like if like say if I didn't know you, right? And I say I'm in Vegas, you're in Vegas, and you're walking with that title.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, dude, this guy's got the Alexa Bliss title. As of now, that's the Alexa Bliss. I dubbed it the Alexa Bliss title right now.
Wow. So basically, she owns it.
Yeah, like because that's like the first person I think about when I see that. When I see the blue title, like that's Alexa Bliss, and I think because it fits her so well, like the look of it.
That was the title.
Yeah, it's kind of like if she designed it her own, like herself. I don't know, it just fits her so well. Like,
Well, I mean, you know what it is though. I think the blue with the black
yeah,
shirt and like when I picture like the title with Becky Lynch and the orange hair, like it just doesn't
yeah. See, like I think it just kind of, I don't know, it matches with what's going on. I don't know what it
it
is,
doesn't
but
correlate, you know?
yeah. I even forgot Naomi held the title. Like, oh shit.
I
I'm over here thinking Becky and Alexa are like the only ones that hold it. Like, oh shit, Naomi held
for
it
like 2 days or a week or a
2 days.
week.
I'm definitely not thinking of Naomi when I see that belt.
Yeah, I mean, right now when you asked the question, I only thought about Alexa Bliss or Becky Lynch. You know what I mean? I and
I didn't even think about. I mean, I think about Becky, but it's like in the back of my hand, in the back of my mind. I'm just like it's just all full blown Alexa.
I can see Nikki Bella taking the title though, like and me eventually thinking it's not. I'm not gonna say it's Nikki's title, but I mean, but then again, I am biased, you know.
Yeah, no, Nikki is like the butterfly title.
Oh yeah, I told my girl today. I was like, you do realize that the titles are 40% off today. If you want the butterfly one, I can get it for you, but you're gonna have to dress up as Nikki Bella at WrestleMania Access. Like I'll get it for you today. You just gotta tell me that you're gonna be down,
Rock the Fearless Cat.
and then get the Fearless cap, some black shorts, some Nikes, and get a brand new Fearless shirt. You know.
Yeah,
And she's like, you know what? I'm starting to be down now. After seeing this title, I kind of want to walk with my own title.
yeah.
You know, but we'll see. I'll probably
Sick.
make a decision later
She can
today.
pull it off, dude. Like people are probably going to want to take pictures with her and stuff like that.
that,
Especially the title. It's about the accessories. Like once you get the title, the hat, like oh shit,
yeah,
Nikki Bella. We're
it's a
gonna.
Halloween costume, you know.
Yeah,
So I was looking at so you know how we were talking about the Raw Women's title earlier.
yeah.
So like right now, I'm kind of like I'm trying to make a decision. I still haven't figured it out, but because I told her I was like I would like to get the Raw Women's title, especially at the discounted price right now.
Yeah,
But I was debating like, because I mean, obviously I'm limited with money, you know. So I
yeah,
was like, do I go with that or do I just buy three? Because I've been craving trading cards, dude. Like I haven't bought any in a long time, you know.
yeah.
Besides that little blaster box in Victorville on the road to San
Hmm.
Fernando. But I was like, should I get the title or should I just get like three hobby boxes of Then Now and Forever? Or should I just buy me a Bailey ticket? But because I found one on StubHub. It's $110,
Oh, it's not bad.
which is not bad because I mean that's basically what it cost the day that it got released.
So it's like face value, I
Yeah,
guess.
so you don't feel like you're getting ripped off. I mean, if I'm
Yeah.
trying to get a Nikki Bella ticket right now, they're 340, dude.
Jeez.
I really messed up that day. I regret it now. So I was like, which one of those three do you think is the best route? And she's like, just get the red belt already. I was like, I don't know. And then I think about Bailey. I'm like, I don't even.
That's what sucks. You know what? Like, I don't know. Like Bailey could put that title to shame, but you still have Charlotte held it and Sasha held it, so that kind of like defeats or knocks out the whole Bailey. I forget she has it. Like just talking about it. So like if I were online thinking about the Raw Women's title, like Bailey holding it would not like I wouldn't even think about that. I would just think
Charlotte.
of the Charlotte, Sasha. That's all I think about. And then like, oh yeah, I mean they're cool. They're really really great. I love them. I'd buy it. But then if you're over here thinking about Bailey, then like and then yeah, that makes sense. But for me, I wouldn't even think about that.
So you would just get the title. You
Yeah,
wouldn't. You wouldn't
because I
care.
mean
You wouldn't care about meeting Bailey.
I mean no, I mean
Well, that's
Bailey.
a,
I mean, if that's another, I guess that's another reason I get the title. I mean, you're gonna see her,
no, but that's
but
the thing though. Like, if I get the title, I can't afford to meet Bailey.
oh,
You know what
okay.
I mean?
Um, yeah, it's a really toss, it's a toss up. But then again, like if I mean, it's when you meet this person, you kind of like put storyline aside in a way, just because like oh shit, it's like the fact you're just Bailey, like. But I mean, if you're gonna focus on her not being a good champion, then as of now, it depends. If you're breaking kayfabe, go meet her. But if you're in kayfabe, then like I don't like her. She's not a good champion. I don't want to meet
You're
her.
right. That's a
And then
good
you get.
point. That's a good point.
It depends how you look at it. I mean, if you want like storyline aside, I like her. I'm a fan. Yeah, like me, I'd love to meet Bailey. But if I'm going based off what I think about her character, then I probably won't meet
You're right.
Bailey.
So
So it
I was looking
depends.
at WrestleCon because I haven't really looked into it.
Oh, it's in Orlando too, huh?
Yeah, it's all taking place the same weekend. Obviously, they're taking
Yeah.
advantage of the crowds, but
Every year they do that.
yeah, I was looking at it and I got excited when I saw that there's a meet and greet with Shawn Michaels.
Oh
Then
shit.
I checked the price and the excitement went out the window.
So was it more expensive than Nikki Bella?
No, it's actually cheaper, but
But
it's
still,
more expensive than Bailey. Yeah, it's like 150 something. And
damn. I was at when I went to Frankenstein's. They Ric Flair had a signing like I think a couple weeks prior, and he was charging like $40 for like a signature, and then like I think maybe like another 40 for a picture or something like that.
yeah, they rack it
So
up.
yeah,
And then
so it's,
I think they actually had Scott Hall for $30, like for a signature, which is not. I wouldn't want to take a picture with Scott Hall. I mean, the guy's beat up already, you know.
beat up.
That's not the Scott Hall that I remember. But if I can find like a solid portrait of Scott Hall, like as Razor Ramon, like
Yeah.
I would love to get that signed. You know.
So you get a Razor Ramon portrait and instead of like the outsider Scott Hall.
Yeah, because I was never really a WCW guy. You know,
Yeah.
I was always a WWF back in the day. So, and then same thing for Kevin Nash. Like, I think he's like $30 for a signature.
Yeah, you know what? Like, despite how they look or they're beat up, I would still take a picture with them just because I want to throw up the too sweet with them. Like that. Oh my, dude, that would be perfect. Just get old Scott Hall next to me, throw up the too sweet. Like, oh,
Oh,
that'd be great. I'll be doing that's my selling point.
that would be you.
Like,
That would be you.
that's yeah, that's I'm sold. Like, dude, throw up the too sweet with Scott Hall, like, or Kevin Nash. Like, I don't, despite they're all beat up, like, dude, just that experience, just do that with them.
Nah, I think Kevin
Like,
Nash picture would be dope. I think that would be dope
yeah.
because I mean he's not. I mean obviously Hall has had his problems, you know, his personal life, but I mean they're all gonna age, you know. I mean you saw Shawn
Yeah.
Michaels the other day when he came out on Raw, like the guy, you know he.
How'd you feel about that? Were you like, oh shit, Shawn Michaels? Or you're like, oh whatever, it's cool.
Honestly, my reaction was like whatever this time
Yeah,
because
same.
they've done this. Didn't they do it at the Rumble
Oh, was it
or
before?
before the
Before
yeah
the
before the
Rumble?
Rumble? So it's kind of like it's not gonna get the same pop for me because it's
Yeah, because you keep coming out, it's just like
yeah you keep coming out and then
not doing anything. He doesn't do anything. Like, what he comes out like it's just like a waste. I mean, it's I mean, he probably gets paid to every time it comes out, but it's just like they don't like when he came out before the Rumble, he didn't do crap. Right here, he didn't do what he do. He just told who did he
Roman
talk
Reigns.
to? He just pretty much Roman Reigns like, oh dude, like don't underestimate the Undertaker, blah blah. Like that's all. That's all
It
you're gonna
sounded it sounded
do.
very childish to me.
Yeah, I mean you can't really expect Shawn Michaels to do much, but I mean at least make use of his time. Like
At least super kick somebody in the face.
yeah, that's it. That's all we want to see, really.
I mean, we know
He's
we
gonna
know he
come out
can't wrestle
kicking.
anymore. You know.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You can't really expect much from Shawn Michaels, but I mean, at least get a super kick in there. Like super kick Reigns, like oh man, that would have huge
That
pop.
was so weird though. That whole segment was so weird. Honestly,
Yeah.
like for me, it was just like, what's
It
going on
was
here, man? Like,
it was what you think about Raw now they're talking about it. What you think overall?
well, I mean, I'm gonna break it down real quick. Raw, we had Brock in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
I didn't really care for
And that really quick segment with the woman, and then Dana Brooke, I guess, you
yeah,
know,
Dana
just
versus that was actually cool. Like Sasha beats Dana, and then Dana gets fed up with Charlotte, and she turns face.
for the second time. For the second time.
Yeah, she better stay face this time, cause it ain't.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad she's face because I mean, if Sasha's gonna turn heel, Bailey's gonna be the only baby face. Like I kind of don't want as much as I want Sasha to turn heel so bad. At the same time, I don't want all the women to be heels. Like that's just boring. Like that's like there's just too many heels.
It won't
So
work.
if you're gonna trade Sasha for Dana, I guess because it'll keep it the same, you know.
Yeah, we needed that. And that's what I thought about. I thought about how the conversation we had privately over the phone when you were telling me that if Sasha turns heel, well, how many faces are we gonna have in the women? You know,
Yeah, just Bailey. Like
it
it's
wouldn't work. It just.
they need more women, man. They
I think
need
Emma is gonna have to be face.
she's just at least see, yeah, they need her as
She's
face.
gonna have to because
Pair her up with Dana Brooke. They could be faces together. They're together in NXT forever. Like just get her with Dana Brooke, have them face like. But everyone's so good as a heel. Like Emma is so good as a heel. As a face, she would probably be like a Carmella. But like that's a thing. It's like everyone's so they play their role better as a heel. So it's kind of a
we need Bret
problem.
Harts. We
But
need Bret Harts in the world.
yeah, we need like a woman Bret Hart.
Yeah, we can't be having everybody turn into Stone
Not
Colds.
Natalia, but, you know.
You know. So we had that.
Yeah.
You thought that was great, right? We thought Brooke turning face was good.
Yeah, that's the only good thing. I mean, cause like I watch Raw to see the woman's storyline progress. I mean, something big happened, but it was just so short. Like you know, like after like she came out and it's over, and like dude, like I have nothing to look forward to. Like they already had their little segment. That's it.
You're right.
Like
You're
that's
right.
I'm like, well, seriously, like that's what you're gonna do. Like I love as much as people are like, oh, Sasha and Bailey shouldn't have the microphone and blah blah blah. Dude, I like when they come out there and talk. Like, give Charlotte the
So
mic.
you
Let
want them to have their
her,
moments like Kevin Owens.
yeah, just like I enjoy that because I'm so invested in the storyline. I mean, I'm a fan, so that's why I'm invested. It's not like, I mean, there's and then the fact that we're all anticipating the heel turn, so every second
Getting
is like,
closer. It's getting closer.
closer. And then they did have a little
Yeah,
segment
the
after where
backstage. The back
backstage. Like, oh, don't listen to the haters. And then Bailey's like, what haters? And then it's like, oh
talking about
shit,
herself, huh?
it's coming. It's
She's talking
coming
about herself.
herself.
So we had that. That was cool. Then we had something that cracked me up. Just thinking about it still makes me crack up, dude. You know what it was?
Seth Rollins.
No. That's
Ah.
pretty dope. It was Enzo getting kicked in the head again.
Oh god. I thought about too when he caught like, dude, again for like the fifth straight month.
Fifth straight week. Every week he gets kicked in the head. He
Yeah,
gets kicked in the head. Was they trying to get a concussion on this guy or what?
they're trying to get him out.
I think what they're trying to do is I think they're trying to get him concussed so that they can start their run with Big Cass by himself.
Yeah, that's fucked up though.
I think that's what they're trying to do. Honestly,
Loki, that's what they're trying to get him concussed. We're gonna we're gonna have you take as many kicks to the head as possible just so you can get the boot.
I mean that's wrong, dude. Like I've never seen a wrestler get kicked in the head so many times every week. Even when he wins, he gets kicked in the head.
Yeah, he can't escape it. That's like his little new gimmick now. He
That guy's
just
not a wrestler. He's literally a stunt man. That's really what he is.
yeah, yeah, he's a stunt man. Just take super kicks or bro kicks or whatever to the
If we
face.
have power rankings, this guy's power rankings just dropped significantly. I'm
Yeah,
selling his stock. I'm getting off of him. Like I was a huge Enzo fan. Now I'm like, man, this guy, he's basically a jobber. You
yeah.
know?
It's funny because I was watching the Rumble and I see Virgil come out. Like I just thought about our conversations about him
Yeah,
and what we think about him.
Virgil, the real homie. WrestleCon.
This guy's
He's gonna be at
Virgil.
WrestleCon
I'm
too.
like, there you go, man. His boot's gonna be empty. You know, it's perfect.
Perfect, perfect. So we had Enzo get kicked in the head, obviously
Again.
again, and then here's another one. This one's like I'm so over this one. Titus, the way
Oh
he
yeah.
gets in, the way he gets his storylines is so corny, dude.
It's just a waste. Dude. I feel bad. Well, I don't really feel bad. I don't like it.
I remember when you guys were.
Hey, fuck the Titus brand.
You think he should be out? Like, what can they do with that guy?
Fucking, he should be a main event superstar. Just go wrestle and main event, and that's it. Don't even be on TV because you're just, wasting time.
Really, like, oh, you didn't let me be in the movie Big Show. Like, what is that, dude? Like, what is that? Come on, man. Like, you gotta come up with something better than that. Like, whoever's coming up with his storylines,
Yeah, it's
every week
bad.
it's the same thing. It's about him.
Funny.
It's about him trying to join something, and he doesn't get invited, so he gets pissed.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Then that happened with Sheamus when he wanted to be a tag team partner with him while he was having lunch, and then Sheamus was like, "Get out
Yeah.
of here! I'm not gonna be your partner."
Get the hell out of here, man.
So that was whack. Um, Bailey versus Nia, we went over that. I mean, she got destroyed. Wasn't even close. Do you think Nia gets in the match?
Yeah,
She gets in the WrestleMania match?
yeah.
Oh boy.
She like this. I didn't want it to, but she's over here talking to Stephanie and Mick. You know, like, oh, I'm gonna be in the match, blah blah blah. And I think next week, they're gonna add her.
Oh my gosh. Please don't slow down the match.
Yeah, that sucks. I would like that triple threat.
And then the
I
picture
mean,
looks cool too.
yeah,
There's no need to add her in the mix.
exactly. It looks great with like you mean a horsewoman.
That's
Nowhere near a horsewoman.
nowhere near, man. I mean, hopefully they keep her out so they can have a storyline with her after WrestleMania where she's really upset that she didn't make it. But all those predictions are coming to fruition right now. And it's
Damn. Shade and AJ.
yeah, this guy had the script way back in December. I don't know how he does it. I don't know if he's got people inside telling him what's gonna happen.
Should I email
I
him
think you should
or
ask him, how do you do this?
how do you do
How do you
this?
know who's gonna fight at SummerSlam? You know,
Sasha versus
Sasha
Bailey?
versus Bailey, and Sasha's already heel, right? Obviously,
Well, dude, I'm going to SummerSlam, dude. I'm saving my
you have
pennies.
to. You have to go to
I'm saving my
Brooklyn.
pennies because it adds to my cash flow.
Brooklyn, exactly on the West Coast.
On the West Coast. You know how it is, man. Where'd you write this song in your room or
I was
what?
in my room.
Damn. I was there. I was just like in the room right there. Like, damn, I was on the West Coast was created
I don't
here.
even know. I don't even know how it started or why it happened, but it did. And then moving on to the final part of Raw.
Yeah, I want to hear. This is where you tell me, or you tell me your thoughts.
You want to hear mine first?
Hell yeah, I
All right.
do. We all do. The listeners want to hear your thoughts about this.
So it was pretty messed up how they were treating Mick.
Yeah.
But then again, that's how suits feel about employees. You know, out in the real world.
Mhm.
But then Mick hits him with the Mr. Sacco, right?
The man of
With the
claw.
claw, and that was great. That was awesome for me. I was like, man, I haven't seen this in for.
Old school, that's Attitude Era. Like, oh man, hitting Triple H with the mandible claw, Mr. Socko, like that was
That
amazing.
was great. That was awesome.
That's a great way to go
And then I believe Steph hits him in the privates, right?
in the
Hits him
privates.
right underneath the privates, falls to the ground. And then here comes Seth Rollins, right? With
Yeah, he's
the
hurt though.
crutch.
Limping, crutch in hand.
And I'm like, oh boy, not this guy again. And then he drops it. He drops the crutch.
Were you shocked?
No, I was not. I was not shocked because you had said.
So you're telling me that you saw when you saw Seth Rollins drop the crutch, you were like, oh my god, he's not hurt.
Mm-mm.
What? He's not
I was
hurt.
shocked
He's
because you showed me a video where he was out partying. He was out partying and playing with silly string. So I'm like, well, if you got fooled by this, then clearly you don't know what's going on in the world. You
nope.
know? But what I didn't like was that he drops the thing, right?
Hmm.
He runs in there, pretty much has his way with Triple H, and then out of nowhere, they hit. I guess he hit him with the crutch on the knee, right?
Yeah.
And now he's injured again. And I'm like, come on, like you got to be kidding me. How did you feel about that? That's what I want to know.
It's no, it's just adding drama. I mean, so my question is, so is the match actually gonna happen now, or are they
It
just
has to
gonna
happen. Look at the T-shirt, Kingslayer.
Kingslayer?
It has to happen.
Everyone was talking about that shirt, dude. Everyone was talking about that shirt, like they want it.
Although
So that,
I'd rather take KO Mania 2,
dude, that was pretty
paying
dope,
homage to
right?
WrestleMania 2.
Yeah.
So sick. That was a shirt.
I gotta hit up the fight shop for
Fight
that.
shop today. I will be hitting the fight shop today though.
Shout out to the fight shop, Las Vegas Fight Shop. It would be great if you sponsored our
That's
podcast.
right. We're
You
gonna
know,
tag you on Twitter,
we
fight shop.
support you guys. We support you guys. It would be great if you support
Support.
us. So, shout out to you guys. And I'm jealous that I wasn't there last
Ring
weekend
of Honor.
to see all the Ring of Honor guys like just in and out of your
The
store.
villain.
So, the villain, everyone, War
So
Machine,
please, fight shop. If we tag you on Twitter, please retweet us.
retweet us. We love you. Much support to the fight shop. I miss that place. I love going there.
You're gonna have to roll up.
I'm about to roll up, man. Cause so I go like I think I tweeted about this. I think even Fight Shop retweeted me. I'm like, you know, I go to Canes, I go to the Fight Shop, and then like whatever like wrestling events going on that, you know,
That's your Las Vegas routine.
yeah. I then just fucking go broke on the machines, you know.
And we finally got to reunite. We had the 818-702 connection out there in out in Tito's Tacos.
Tito's Tacos, first time there. It's pretty good.
It was
I enjoy Tito's Tacos.
it was pretty good, and it was a long drive, but
Yeah, and then the American Muscle Mustang.
American Muscle Mustang. Shout out to the little brother for speeding all over the freeway.
Yeah, the crazy thing is, I want our listeners to know that I had no idea that 725 had a brother my age. That's crazy,
And I had no idea what his age was.
right? Just like how like oh shit.
I'm like,
I think I think it was news of you
it
too.
was news to me. I'm like, because I always see him as my little brother, you know? I
Yeah,
don't see him as anything else. Like, I don't keep.
I was just like, what the hell? You have a freaking brother my age, dude. Like what the
So you
hell?
didn't know about this guy, huh?
I mean, I thought he was
Well,
young.
actually, you knew about this guy because this is the guy that runs around Targets and takes everything.
Heck,
He's the one that says, "Look, show Larry this. Look what I found," and then he doesn't even care for it. Like,
damn, he
like when
buys
he
it.
found remember that story when you went to Pacoima and you were looking for the Sasha Banks rookie figure and this guy had it the next
Yep.
day?
The next freaking day, I'm like, who is this guy?
Why did he get it anyway, right?
He's like, this guy's a thief.
This guy's definitely a thief.
So I went now and bought all the freaking Ninja Turtles.
No crap. Which ones? The ones that he wanted?
The ones he wanted. I want the Franken Sons. I wiped out everything. I went to that one place in Burbank, took his $25.
$250 worth turtle.
Turtle. Took that shit.
Nice. So the question remains: when will you be back in the 702?
I don't know. I just need money, man. I just need to have save up money. That's usually when I go. Like when I have the time, I want to have the money. So that's like TBA, man.
To be
To be
announced.
announced. Yeah.
No
So
ETA, but TBA.
no, I mean, I'm telling you, I could go. Like, remember when I just showed up one weekend? Like, hey, dude, like I'm showing up this weekend, or like if you're doing, like, hey, are you doing something this weekend? Like, no, all right, cool, I'm rolling through.
That was pretty cool.
I think you're like, oh, Edgar's here. Like, oh, Edgar's here. Like, oh shit. Like, mind if I come through? Like, yeah, come by. And remember, and even Edgar's like, what the hell, dude? So you just decided to come like out of nowhere? I was like, pretty
Everybody was
much.
shocked because
Yeah,
this guy just literally just showed up out of nowhere, and this is before podcast, obviously. Showed up out of
yeah,
nowhere, but we already said if this guy shows up, either he better bring the Raw Women's title, or I better have it by then. And if that's the
yeah.
case, we will be going into a strip club, probably Sapphire, with the women's titles.
Chilling with Keisha Gray.
Keisha Gray with
I wanna take a picture with Keisha Gray with the Raw Women's title.
she has to be holding the title.
Oh yeah, that'll be cool.
Oh, now you just gave me an idea for the next AVN.
That'll be cool. Like hold the title, you the champion, you the women's champion.
Damn, that'd be pretty dope. That'd
There
be
you
pretty dope. That's it.
do that shit.
That's
Huh?
if I go to the next AVN. I'm probably.
I want. To. That looks fun.
It looks pretty cool. So explain what you did with this Keisha Gray portrait that I delivered last week. I saw it on your Snapchat. It was like on your living room. What?
Yeah. So I mean, you came, from Vegas. You gave me the portrait, and I finally had it in my possession. In my hands. So I come home. I'm just like I'm not really sure where to put this. I have no frame for it. I mean, I don't know if I should frame this.
What
Like
am I supposed to do?
like what am I supposed to do? Like I don't know where to put it. I was gonna put it like under my Sasha Banks plaque, like just there, where I have like all my Dodger stuff, and then my brother has like a few signed pictures. But I mean, it's everything's put together. It's framed and whatever. So I'm like, nah, it probably wouldn't look good there. So I just randomly put it on top of like my CD case, and like I'm just gonna leave it here.
And it's just
But the thing is, came back. I think my parents weren't home.
okay.
My parents were home. Oh, that's when I had to go to work.
All right.
So I just leave it there. So my parents weren't home. I go to work. Like, oh man, when I get back from home, they're probably gonna ask me, like, oh, what is this? Like, who's this woman?
Who is this
Like,
woman?
and, just that, just because parents,
They're
they're
just wondering.
curious. They just ask, oh, can I say, like, and I'm just thinking, like, I don't know.
What would I say?
My thought was, I didn't really think about it too much. I'm just like, oh, she's an actress.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that. I was just gonna be like, oh, she's an actress, and they're like, okay, whatever. I mean, it's not like she's like naked or whatever, so it's not like
Yeah.
it's yeah. And then obviously my parents don't know that this is like black, right? So they're not gonna know what that is or like what company that is.
You're
So
right.
you know,
You're right.
so so yeah. I mean, I didn't think about it. I'm like, oh man, they're probably gonna ask me. I'm just gonna be like, oh, it's an actress, because they're not they wouldn't expect me to have like a signature or a signed photo of a porn
An
star,
adult star.
as an adult star. So yeah, I was just
I don't think
I
any parents expect that. You know.
yeah
I don't know if
that's
you
true.
caught it when we were at my pad and I was showing you the AVN video of the guy that gave Bella Danger some Nike shoes. I think
Yeah,
my mom walked in and she's like, "What is that?" but she,
I didn't even hear her say anything. I mean, because like I mean, I was like so focused on the videos where I didn't realize if she was still behind us or not.
nah, but I'm always like legit. Like I told her, like once I turned it off,
Yeah,
like I even showed it to my dad. I was like, "Look, check it out."
damn, here,
you
there.
know,
So that's why you in Vegas for? Probably thinking.
I was like, "Yeah, this is the second time we go to one of those conventions because that's all it is. It's just a
Yeah,
convention. I mean,
just
nobody's
mention.
naked. Nobody's doing anything that they probably shouldn't be doing. You know."
Yeah, it's all under
Yeah,
control.
it's still a public environment, so
Yeah, it's about like environment. Yeah, so like I was saying, like I was like I was just gonna come home and be like, oh, it's just an actress, and no, my parents they wouldn't say, they wouldn't be like,
you
okay,
wouldn't
that's
be
cool.
lying either because
But
she is an actress.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, like I was just, yeah. So yeah, they didn't say
What about your
anything.
bro?
Like it's just there. Um, I think I told them.
Oh, all right. So he kind of figured.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, oh, Alex went to AVN and he got me. He got the sign.
I still didn't get it. Bella Danger for you. So you're probably gonna
But
probably
I'm gonna probably have to go get that
you're gonna
myself,
have
huh?
to. I mean, you're probably gonna have to bust it. You're probably gonna
Yeah.
have to roll up.
Oh, it's fun. Looks fun. I'm gonna try to roll up next year. Looks though. Hopefully Keisha Gray's there, so I could be like, look, I'm
Hopefully
here.
we can.
I'm
Hopefully we
here.
can have a day where it's Larry G, 725, ET Relentless, and Flo. Flo takes
Flow.
some sick pics with his camera. Like his camera is so legit. Like some of the pictures that he takes look like they could be on magazines.
Yeah.
So that'll be dope. But
Imagine all of us rolling up to AVN. That'll be
it,
quite the
it would be the
squad.
podcast AVN tour. We'll take the Handycam, we'll film it, and it'll be like
Yeah.
we'll put it on YouTube to show what the whole podcast team did. Maybe even
Yeah.
bring Happy
Just,
along, even though
and,
I think Happy's getting married. So I don't know. I don't know if
let's see what his future wife thinks
I don't know
about
if
that.
Barry White would be allowed in the building.
Right? The Barry White of the podcast
I've
industry,
heard a lot
man.
of rumors about Barry White, but but anyways, that'd be pretty cool though. Like setting up a day where the whole podcast crew goes to AVN.
Yeah, I just want to listen to you guys' podcast so bad.
What the sport,
Like, I wish you guys would just do like a test run, like just
NFL cast?
talk about like whatever's going on and talk about like Romo and stuff like that. Like just nothing. Obviously, not much is going. You can't really talk about betting
Yeah.
because no games, but just talk about like whatever's going on in
Like
NFL.
what are these people thinking? You know?
Yeah, predictions. I don't know. Just something. Like I'm curious. But you said maybe next month.
Yeah. Hopefully, sometime in the middle of the month. Another thing too, though, I think in the middle of the month next month. I don't know if you already know, but I'm thinking about going over again to San Fernando.
Okay. I think you wait April,
Yeah,
right?
sometime I think
Yeah.
I'm not sure on the date yet, but
You have told me. Yeah.
supposedly Danny Daniels will be feature dancing in the San Fernando Valley. So
Oh
if it
wow.
actually does happen, she was not at the AVNs because she was too busy doing an art show.
Mm.
So if that actually happens, maybe we can do the podcast people there, or we'll
Right.
figure something out. But I mean, I only have one portrait signed by her, and it's not one that I would want to display
Yeah.
because she's fully nude on it.
Yeah.
But I know she has different ones because on like when she does like on Twitter, like she'll post pictures of the merchandise that she sells when she actually dances.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to get one of the parody ones. She does have a lot of parodies, even though I'm not a parody fan. But at least you don't have to worry about
You want-
you don't have to worry about like the portrait being fully nude.
Yeah.
I'm talking about parodies. There's a wrestling parody for the adult industry, huh? You brought this to
Yep.
my attention.
I found out. Today.
You brought this to my attention yesterday. So what were they saying? What were they
Yeah.
saying?
I mean, they're just talking about like random. This is obviously the show Bring It to the Table on the WWE Network, and they have all these. There's like kind of like part of the interruption. Like got the topics and stuff, and then they're talking about like just random. In this segment, they're just talking about like just different things. Like they're talking about like the Kardashians, with the Kim with the Bret Hart glasses, and then Kendall with the NWO. Oh, and then apparently she dressed up like Strowman this one
Okay.
time. Like she had like the whole like Strowman kind of, and yeah. So and then they're talking about the Montreal Screwjob,
Okay.
and then they brought up that there's gonna be like an adult film parody about it, and then they asked JBL like, oh, what you think about this? And he was just quiet. He was just like shaking his head.
He couldn't believe it, huh? He's like, why are they doing this?
Yeah. They didn't really give much opinion about like him and Corey. They're
I
just
don't think
like,
they're allowed to do so.
yeah, probably not.
I mean, what can they say?
Stay quiet.
You know?
Yeah, I mean,
I guess they didn't bring it to the table today, huh?
right?
I'll bring it
Bring
to the table.
Bring it to the table, man.
All I gotta say is that Romy Reign is gonna be playing Bret Hart.
Dang, that's crazy.
So it's kind of weird because
How do you feel about that? Like playing like one of your favorite
I feel
wrestlers.
that's fucked up.
Really?
I didn't like it when I heard that they were gonna do that. Like, especially because they're using Bret and Shawn Michaels.
I just want to. I'm curious to see this film.
They're just gonna like they're probably gonna fuck over Roman Reigns. So just probably gonna get fucked by the referee or something. I don't know.
Uh,
That's probably what's gonna end up happening. But I'm curious how they're gonna promote it. Like, what's gonna be the cover? If there's gonna be a DVD, like
yeah,
what is it gonna look like? You know, like I don't know if I would be like, oh, I can't wait for the release or anything. But it is something that's
yeah.
kind of like intriguing as like what
It's very intriguing. Like you kind of know what's gonna happen, what it's about. You know the storyline. Oh, I mean, you know what's gonna happen, but it's still
like how do they
intriguing.
go about it? That's all I want to know. All I want to
Yeah.
know. But moving on from that topic, let's go to SmackDown. Where what did you think about SmackDown, dude?
SmackDown was good. They announced the AJ Shane and stuff like that, and they're just and then they're furthering the storyline with Bray and Randy. Um, Other than that, what's like I think AJ and Shane was like the big one. What else? Just the Miz. Oh, they announced the Miz match with Cena, and I just love that. I just love that segment. I love the Miz, man. Him on the mic. Like when they put Miz and Charlie on the mic, I just shut up and listened. Like man, the Miz. Every time the Miz, it was the last week talking smack. So good, man. I think I texted Happy like, dude, did you watch Talking Smack? Cause like it was amazing, and the Miz is just
I think
great.
this is why the Miz always gets those movie roles with WWE.
Yeah, it's just he's
He's
just
just good.
good
He's good
at
at what he does.
he's good at what he does. He's very believable. Like you actually like legit believe him, and like he convinces you
Even
that
even
what he
even his
said.
faces when he's not even talking.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like when
So that Miss TV segment that was like amazing, and then like there's just the stuff he says, the stuff he says about Cena, the stuff he says about Daniel Bryan, like just amazing. It's kind of like a pipe bomb type thing, where he's just like nothing hold he crosses all the lines, nothing holds him back. He's just gonna say what's on his chest, and that's how it is every time he talks, man. He just doesn't care. Like he makes fun of Daniel Bryan
yeah,
and the fact that he never wrestle.
yeah.
Like, that's just amazing. Maurice, she puts it out there that Nikki Bella's never gonna get married. It's just like there's no lines. They just cross every line. There's no
There's no
boundaries,
filters.
no filters, no nothing.
I love it.
And I like how Maurice is part of it too. And she's just as savage as a Miz.
I like it. I'm excited for that match. I look forward to it.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't like about SmackDown was that I was actually disappointed with the entire show, as far as feeling like it was nothing. It was mainly like just like people talking
Yeah, that's pretty much. I mean, the matches were like BS, but then all it was is announcing matches for Mania and then random matches,
and people
and then yeah,
talking.
like you said, people talking.
Yeah, because it started off with AJ talking by
Yeah,
himself. Then you had the whole Miss TV thing. You had the Randy Orton
yeah.
with Bray
Didn't
Wyatt.
they quote unquote fire AJ Styles
Yeah, they
yesterday?
fired him. I saw that on WWE.com. They got fired.
Yeah, got fired. He's going to New Japan.
Wait, did he get fired after Shane challenged him or before?
Or before
Okay, so he got fired, but then Shane.
he got fired by Daniel Bryan or whatever, and then I think, and that's when Alpha and Usos have their match, and then after that match, Shane comes like, oh. Um, AJ says he doesn't have a match. Well, he has a match now, and it suddenly cuts off. That's what was weird. I just watched it this morning, and so Shane comes out. Oh, he has a match now, and it just cuts off. Show's over. Oh,
Wait,
that's just
that's how it
so.
ended, or was that? Oh,
Yeah, that's how it
I thought that was
ended.
a DVR problem.
No, that's how it ended.
That's so stupid. That's
Yeah,
so dumb. Cause I thought it was my DVR. Cause my DVR usually tends to cut like the last couple minutes of my shows.
yeah. No, that's how it ended. Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty.
It's like, okay, he has a match now. All right, show's over. Like, okay,
That's
cool.
pretty lame. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever. I, wi- I mean, at this point, like at first I was upset knowing the matches, but now that I know them and they're actually official, like at least I didn't know about the Nikki match. I didn't know
Yeah.
about the Alexa match, even though I'm not really. I think a lot of these matches, like that one, I think that one's gonna go in the pre matches. I don't think it's going on the actual show. I mean, how
Yeah.
many actual? It seems like Raw has more matches that are.
Yeah, they usually do, huh? Raw usually. I mean, I don't know because it's a longer show, which I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it seems like even in the Survivor Series, like there was nothing but Raw like
Well, let me ask you
matches.
this: which matches make the show? Obviously, Goldberg and Lesnar. That's one.
Yeah, that's gonna be the
Obviously,
headliner.
the Raw Women's Title match goes.
Yeah, that should be a good
AJ and
one.
Shane should be in there, right?
Yeah. Bray, Randy, like yeah, all the title matches.
Taker and Roman.
Omen,
Jericho.
yeah, and I'm guessing
See,
Jericho
see, that's
Owen.
all Raw. Like we've only named
Yeah,
like two matches that are SmackDown.
yeah. Well, SmackDown, I think they're gonna add Dean Ambrose versus Corbin for the
I think
Intercontinental.
Corbin wins.
Maybe. Dude, I want that to be a one-on-one match because you know Intercontinental title every year is like
Ladder
a
match.
10 man
Ladder match.
10-man ladder match. Like dude, every year is a damn 10-man ladder match. So for that to be that's a win. That's a huge plus. So dude, you can make that a one-on-one
Do I have to
match.
show it?
It's a huge plus if they make anything a one-on-one match. It's a huge
Dude, how many
win.
matches do we have though? Like 20 now or what?
Yeah, there's a
Battle
lot.
Royal.
Right, so you got Andre the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, right? You got the Women's Champion, you got the Raw Women's Champ, the SmackDown and Raw. That's already three. You got Miz
Okay.
and Cena, and then you
KO.
got Bray Wyatt. Then you got Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. You got Undertaker, Roman Reigns. You got Shane, AJ. That's already eight. And then the matches that are in the making are
And
Ambrose,
Corbin.
Corbin. That's nine. Maybe Triple H, Seth Rollins, whatever. If they do have a match, that's already 10. So that's 10
And
matches.
you know there's gonna be a tag team match with Luke Gallows and Anderson. Like,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah. There you go. That's 11. SmackDown Tag Team Champions. You know they have to do something with that. So that's already 12.
oh yeah, and then Neville versus Austin Aries.
There you go. 13.
Are you, are they being serious? Like, is this show gonna start at 9 in the morning or what?
And then that's gonna start really early, dude. The pre-show starts like at 1 or 2 p.m.
I think it
and then
starts
the
at
show
2.
doesn't. Yeah, at 2 and 6, 7, 8, 9. It finishes at 9. So it's like it's like a 7-hour
I
show.
hope they don't have a Dallas situation where the fans were stuck and couldn't even get inside the pre-show.
Oh yeah, dude. I remember
Remember that video on YouTube where all the fans were pissed?
that. Yeah, hopefully it's smoother.
Because that would suck.
I mean, it's definitely not gonna be that. It'll be a little less people because it's like I think it's a smaller stadium, isn't it?
Yeah, and last year was supposed to be the record-setting WrestleMania, huh?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, we'll see how it pans out. I still have to fly over there and get there.
Damn, WrestleMania, bro, you're gonna be there.
It still hasn't really hit me. Like I haven't really thought about it. I mean, maybe today with the title, I was like, oh shit, like we're actually going to WrestleMania, you know. But
So freaking mania. So with the Sasha tickets, is it on your phone or did you get like a physical or how's that?
no, it's on the phone. I got an email.
Oh,
You know what
email.
sucks about that
That's
ticket though?
what?
That since I have that ticket and my girl has the general ticket for the same day, I
Okay.
get to go in before her. So it's like we're gonna be separated.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, like I was watching YouTube videos about the whole Access experience, like different people talking about it, and
No.
somebody said like if you have a VIP ticket or a premium VIP ticket, they're gonna open the doors for you first, and then everybody in general get. He's like, so if I were you, if you own one of those tickets, make sure you don't go straight to your VIP signature. Go to the other signing so you can escape the big lines. But I was like, I mean that's great, but like now I basically have to be filming myself, and I
Yeah.
have to like wait for her to be, or either I wait for her to get in, and then the lines get crowded. So I don't know. I mean, it sucks, but I couldn't get two tickets anyway to begin with for the VIP.
Hmm.
Maybe I can talk to somebody over there and be like, look, we came together. Like I can't just leave her outside, like waiting while I'm already getting signatures and she's just like waiting to get in. Like I think that's stupid.
So that's all VIP is. You just like enter early, or you get like early access.
I didn't even know that was part of the deal. I guess that's just what they do.
Or what's the selling point for VIP?
Well, the selling point is that you have your own entrance, and that you get that particular wrestler that you're asking for. So
Okay.
basically, like if you wanted Randy Orton and you paid for him, then you know that you can get him, and general admission can't. That's basically, and that you're gonna be able to, and you don't have to wait in the big ass general admission lines. You just get to go in when as soon as the doors open, they have their own VIP line.
So is there a time you gotta be? Oh, you gotta be there, or like there, like it's gotta be in between the time they're there, right? Obviously.
Yeah, you have you
So you could show up any time in between that time. Is
to,
that what
for
that
that
is?
specific wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they have a 2 hour time frame, so it's not like you have to go to
Okay.
her like at 6 exactly. Because my ticket says 6 p.m. and I think
Okay.
Enzo and Big Cass take over at 8 p.m. So I think they give him 2 hours, but because the guy he was like, let's say you have a Sting ticket. He was talking about last year. He's like, I had a Sting ticket. Like I didn't go to Sting right away. Like I took advantage that the general admission people were still outside, so I just went to go get my autographs before everybody gets in and starts getting the free autographs from the people that you don't have to pay for. You know,
Yeah.
I read that Kelly's gonna be signing for the general admission. I don't have any interest in that line. Like I wouldn't get in line for that.
Yeah.
But like let's say I don't even know who's gonna be there the day that I'm going. So that's why I haven't bought a second access ticket because they haven't announced who's gonna be signing for free for any of the days. So I would feel kind of stupid if I buy one for Friday and then it turns out that Natalia is the one signing.
Uh, and you already have a bunch of her
And I
signatures.
already have a bunch of Natalia signatures.
Just pay for Tamina.
So in a way, I wanted to order some portraits today, but I'm like, well, what if I order them and then I end up going the days that they're not even there?
True that.
You know,
Are you gonna take? I mean, well, yeah, you're not sure who's gonna be there, right? So it's not like because I know you ordered a bunch of portraits or like a few. The
I,
was it, a month ago.
yeah, I got like 7 of them.
So it's not you won't be taking any of
Well,
those
I'm
with
gonna
you.
take them with me, and hopefully I can get at least a few of them. I mean, worst case scenario,
Yeah, yeah. Just keep them in a bag or I don't know, like in a small bag with you or something or whatever people use it. You know,
yeah,
and just like oh shit, if it's there, oh, what do you know? I have your picture like in a folder or whatever.
yeah. If they're available, they're available. If not, then I didn't get them. You know,
Yeah,
I mean,
come on, man.
I don't know. I'll see how it is. I wish they would release the signings prior. They supposedly they do it a week prior, but I mean at that point I
Uh,
can't really order any more portraits.
yeah, yeah.
Unless
And if you don't spend a boatload of money on that 2 day shipping or whatever.
yeah, and I don't think that's gonna happen. So I don't know, dude. But as far as that, I mean, we'll see when it happens. I was thinking if I end up, I don't know if I'm gonna go to the Ring of Honor sessions because that's gonna be taking place
Oh, that's a
during
lot.
the Access sessions.
I think WCPW is having an event. Revolution Pro Wrestling is having an event all in Orlando. All these indie promotions are having events around Orlando. I can't imagine once WrestleMania comes out late, like all the stuff that's gonna be going on.
Yeah, I don't know. So I mean, at this point, I guess I'm just looking forward to getting my Sasha autograph. Probably the portrait where she's holding the title.
Yeah. So this comes with pictures and
Yeah, you get one picture, and then if you don't have an item, they give you one.
okay.
But I mean, I already have my photo that I want to get signed. So
Are you gonna have her holding the title? I mean, on the picture, the one you got, she's holding the title, right?
yeah, she's already holding the title,
Dude,
the Raw Women's title.
yeah, that's a sick picture.
So I mean, and plus, I don't want to take my figures because I don't want to be carrying a boatload
Yeah,
of stuff.
I wouldn't want to take them either.
I gotta put them in the air, like in the plane and all that crap. So it's kind of like,
Yeah, I wouldn't take. I would just because it's. I mean, the picture's so easy because you just put them anywhere. It's just it doesn't take any space at all.
yeah.
Gotta worry about it getting. I mean, once you put in that protective sleeve, you don't really gotta worry about it getting like wrinkled or crushed or whatever because it's just like
Un-
it's a flat. It's in there. It's like a hard
Unless somebody
surface.
wants to destroy it.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure if depending on the situation, I'm sure I'll probably bring you something from over there.
For sure,
You
man.
know,
It could be.
I was reading that they have a obviously they have a superstore. You know,
Oh yeah. Are you gonna get a WrestleMania shirt
I want to.
or
I
no?
want to.
Because they look pretty dope. I mean, it would make sense just so you say, "Oh, dude, like I was there."
I would want. I
Well, I
would want
mean,
to. I mean, I know I
I,
was there, but I'll probably. You know what I'll probably do though? I'll probably do it the day after WrestleMania when they get really cheap.
yeah.
You know, especially online.
Oh, do you know how they have like those WrestleMania shirts where they have like the whole line card,
Yeah.
the whole, and then they have like the
So kind of
picture.
like a boxing shirt.
Yeah,
Kind of like when you
yeah,
go to the pay per view and it has the two boxers in the front.
yeah.
Yeah, something like that would be pretty dope. You know, just
And you're just gonna have Lesnar and
oh
Goldberg.
boy, man, that means I'm not buying it.
No, I'm not buying it.
I don't know. I mean, hopefully I find that exclusive AJ Styles figure with
Yeah. Oh yeah, you were telling me about that the
with the
other
red
day.
pants. You know, but
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
you better save up for SummerSlam. I mean, you can do it. It's possible. I mean, you got a couple months.
Get that travel. I fucking wish,
Even if you don't
man.
buy the package from WWE, I mean, you can find something online where
Airbnb.
you know you buy your ticket, worry about your ticket first, and then I mean, if you're really serious about it, just get a SummerSlam ticket and then try to figure out kind of like the same way I did it. I was like, all right, I got two tickets. Now I got to figure it out. You know,
Yeah.
and it's been hard, dude, because I haven't been able to buy cards like because I
Yeah, it is. Just you gotta like risk or sacrifice one thing for the other.
yeah, I mean, you saw I was buying box after box, and now it's like
Yeah. Now I was
I
just
can't pull
like
the trigger anymore. You know,
let's save some moolah. I'm gonna sell my I'm about to sell my figures, my records,
all in.
all in, and all that money I accumulate.
It's an experience.
SummerSlam, because I want to see Sasha versus Bailey, bro. Heel Sasha versus
Oh
Bailey
man, that would be so
for
dope.
the
That
one
would be so dope.
title.
That would be so dope.
Damn, son. And I'm in New York, the place I've been wanting to visit forever.
It'll work out perfectly for you.
Damn, dude.
Either that or I guess Survivor Series is completely out of the question for me. I would never be able to go to that because it's during November.
Yeah. And where's it gonna be out next year again?
I haven't looked into it, but
I forgot. They announced it. I forgot. Oh, St. Louis. I don't know.
WrestleMania in LA would be so dope.
Yeah, can't wait for that. That's up for sure. I'm gonna see.
That would
I'm gonna try to get like a VIP to like you, just for like at least one person, and
that would
then
be so great. Like I
just get one for the person you want to meet, and then whatever happens from there,
imagine,
happens.
dude. Like you don't have to worry about a plane ticket. You don't have to worry about a hotel. Like you can literally go all in.
Yeah.
Or WrestleMania Las Vegas. Oh man,
It's, that's why y'all need the Raiders
bring the
over
Raiders,
there.
build a new stadium, and then bring WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's it. Because once a new stadium is
They
built,
do
man,
Mania. They do it.
the
Like for
Mania. I know in LA it's gonna
like
happen.
the 49ers. They got a new stadium, so they got Mania.
Uh, I wonder, are they gonna do one in Minnesota or not? Because they got a new stadium. But I don't know.
That would be a weird WrestleMania.
In Minnesota.
Well,
That's a good thing about being a big city. New York, LA, they do it in Florida. We're a big city, so it's inevitable. They're
yeah.
coming.
Well, anyways,
So
well we're basically we're gonna hit you guys back up next week for episode 5, right?
episode 5 already, man.
Episode 5, slowly but surely, we're moving along, you know. But
Like, you, subscribe,
we're gonna
share,
we're gonna be out.
thumbs up.
So like our shit, subscribe to our shit. Any final
Yes,
words,
please.
Larry?
Just glad that we got episode 4 out of the way. Looking forward to next week. With Mania approaching, these podcasts are gonna be really fun. I can't wait for the podcast after Mania though. Imagine all the stuff we gotta talk about.
That would be a lot. That definitely would be.
That's like just
Probably a 4-hour podcast. So
We gotta get Happy on it too. So we gotta get the Barry White.
Yeah, the guy that says that's gonna make us all the money.
All the money. He makes us all the money. He gets us all the viewers. He gets us everything. All the subscribers.
Man, this guy, his ego is already up the roof.
It's through the roof, man. It's already his podcast.
Oh boy, oh boy, he's already starting to turn heel.
He's already turning heel on us.
We're like little baby faces, and he's already turning heel.
He just comes like it's my shit
Oh
now.
boy. Well, anyways,
Damn.
to all the listeners, you know, like Larry always likes to say, you know, you gotta drop it, right, Larry?
I'm about to drop it.
You know, it's
So thanks for listening. Goodbye and good night.
and we out.